Willie? You Willie? Hey man, my name's Rick. They said you'd ask something about your girlfriend, or I had talked to your girlfriend.
Yeah, bang on.
You are currently watching 18-year-old Willie Sparkman Jr. Less than 14 hours ago, Willie went on a crime spree, terrorizing this Minnesota city, committing armed robberies, carjackings, and murder. Willie is unaware that the very reason he is in this interrogation room is because of his own girlfriend.
I'll tell you that your girlfriend has been talking to you before, and she's told us a lot more than you think.
So she paints the picture, and you're just a character in the drawing.
Because she has just sold him out, telling officers every single detail of what he's done, and no matter what he says now,
I wanted somebody to tell me that I'll be okay.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, you're not okay.
Willie is about to come to a startling realization.
I didn't mean to. All I wanted to do was get right. I don't want to die.
It's the early morning hours of May 5th, 2021, and Moorhead, Minnesota police respond to reports of a single vehicle crash involving a taxi van. When they arrive, they find the vehicle in a ditch near railroad tracks, and 24-year-old driver Abdullahi Mohammed Abdullahi slumped over in the driver's seat. He's pronounced dead at the scene. But it doesn't take long for officers to realize that his cause of death isn't the accident itself, it's murder, because Abdullahi has suffered a fatal gunshot wound, and robbery soon deemed the motive. Earlier that night, 2 other robberies took place in the same area, both with the same MO. And while the victims escaped unharmed, including a taxi driver who described male and female suspects, police now have a problem, catching them before they claim a 4th victim. But it won't be long before they get a major break, because after searching taxi service records, they easily find the location of where the cab was heading, an apartment on South 20th Street. After viewing security footage, they spot Abdullahi arriving around 3:20 a.m., and a man soon identified as 18-year-old Willie Sparkman Jr. approaching. But moments later, the taxi quickly pulls away, and Willie's seen running to a red Toyota Corolla before fleeing the scene. Yet Abdullahi, now fatally wounded, won't get far before succumbing to his injury. Back at the scene, police find a crucial clue, a .45 caliber shell casing on the ground. And when they search Willie's home just a few hours later, they spot the matching handgun sitting in plain sight on the kitchen table. So now with their suspect caught dead to rights, detectives bring Willie and his 17-year-old girlfriend Christy Vo in for questioning. And while Willie may think he can squirm his way out of this, the corner he's painted himself in is far tighter than he thought.
So right now we're investigating some things that happened in a little bit in Fargo, a little bit in Moorhead last night, and you've come up. So primarily we want to get a timeline of events from
Why
you.
come up?
Well, I'll explain that. So we utilize different technological sources through Facebook, Instagram, cell phones, Google Images, things along that line, to acquire information in cases like this. Okay, so you've come up with through that. Okay, so what we'd like to do is get a timeline of basically where you've been the last couple of days, and we can kind of go from there and maybe follow up with alibis for you, things along that line. You understand that? Okay. What's your girlfriend's name?
Christy Bo.
Okay. Who's all at the house?
Me and Christy. And her mom.
What's her mom's name?
Lynn Bo.
I'm sorry, what?
Lynn Bo.
Okay. So you wake up, what time you wake up?
I wake up early, probably like 8, 9.
Okay.
Willie goes on to recount his day to detectives, which he claims involved either hanging out at home or running errands with Christy. But when he gets to the hours the robberies took place, coming up with an alibi proves a far harder task.
Okay, what time do you think you get back?
Like 9:30ish, something like that.
Is it dark out yet?
I think so, yeah. Maybe.
Did you leave the apartment at all?
I went out to the garage, like, I left my vape out in the car, that's why. It was before we went to sleep, though. So I'd say it was probably like 1 or 2 something.
Yeah. You left your vape in the car, in the garage?
It was in the car.
How long were you out of the apartment for?
In like 3 minutes. I came back into the balcony.
So you know that you were out of,
Yeah, I told her I was like, I'm going to the car in my vehicle.
okay. And then did she see you when you came back?
Yeah. Came right back in.
Okay. What about after 3 a.m.? Did you leave the apartment?
I was asleep.
So you slept from 3 a.m. to when?
Probably like 11:30, because she had to work at 12.
And you slept next to her the whole time?
Yes, sir.
So this is an important conversation that we're having, and it's an important day for you. And if you left the apartment and there's explanation last night and through this morning, that's kind of important, okay? You seem like a good kid, and I don't want to see you get wrapped up into not telling the truth on some things. So if you left this morning and last night, and this isn't fully accurate.
I didn't drive. I didn't drive nowhere. But I did walk around my apartment a few times. If you look at my apartment videos, you're gonna see me in there.
Yeah, we've looked at lots of videos today.
Yeah, you're gonna see me in there. I didn't drive though. I just walked around.
I'm not saying you drove, but we know that you left there, obviously. Right?
I didn't leave my apartment. I didn't leave my apartment. Like, I was around my apartment.
So you weren't in your apartment at around 2:30 a.m.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was on my patio. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you when I went out, so like until like I don't like I was good. Like, I went out when I went and got my vape. I went outside, right, and I came in through the patio, but I came out through the door to it. That's what I'm saying. So that's
Again, I can understand why maybe you don't want to tell certain things or anything, but it's not much to dispute, man. Like, I know you went to Family Fair yesterday.
I went to family. Oh yeah, I got toilet paper.
Yeah, see?
Toilet paper.
See what I mean? Like, I know you went there.
We know things.
Yeah.
We're not sitting here for no reason.
Yeah, I got toilet paper.
We're here for a reason. Not here to give you a hard time. Not here to lie to you. But we're also not here to get lied to. We know that it's been a fairly eventful day or so for you. You know that you weren't sitting in your apartment all day last night or at 2:30 this morning.
I was literally on my patio. Like, you can ask, like, you can't ask my neighbors, but I'm loud. You know, you could have heard me on my patio.
Yeah. We have you. So, do you want to see how that other conversation's going?
Yeah, I can do. Sure. Give me 1 second.
The other conversation that's going on just so happens to be with Christy, who's already told her interviewer a very different version of events, one far closer to the truth. Now Willie's about to find out his girlfriend betrayed him and begins to realize the gravity of his increasingly sticky situation.
18, bro.
What's that?
18, bro.
You got a lot of life ahead of you.
No.
Right? And I know that shit can happen that isn't intended, isn't planned. I'll tell you that your girlfriend has been talked to you before and told the truth on some things. And I'm not here to talk about that, but she talked about the guns. She acknowledged that you stole some money from a cabbie. She's told us a lot more than you think, and we've utilized different social media accounts and different cell phone locations, different video surveillance from different areas. You seem like a good kid, and I feel bad for you being in a tough situation. But you made a couple mistakes, and we need to figure out how to deal with them. I know that things happen that aren't intended on happening, I see this is what I do for a living. I sit across the table from people like you all the time. I don't know you that well, but you seem like a pretty good dude. You know, the difficulty for you is there's a lot of good technology out there, a lot of good surveillance video, and a lot of good, you know, things like Instagram can track every second of where you're at within 40 meters. Things like cell phones, we can track cell phones, again, within 20 meters of your location every second of the day.
Look. She had her phone. If she left, that's her. If she left, I ain't have her
No,
phone.
I understand. We don't want.
No, man. I ain't have the phone.
I'm saying I know where phones have been every second of the day.
Yeah.
The problem is, there's also very good video surveillance out there, even if it is at 3:21 in the morning. Things they can't get away from.
Of what?
Okay.
Video.
You know, we're working a taxi cab driver that was shot. Okay. And you know that. We know that. That's where we're at.
The taxi cab driver shot, not talking to me.
Yeah. And there's video right outside the garage, right next to a 45 caliber casing. We have video of things that happened, and we're following up with exact locations of different things. So this is an important conversation as far as we are going to know by the end of the day. We already have a pretty good idea of things that happened, but by the end of the day, we're gonna know factually, physically what happened. Okay, through video, through Google Images, through things like that. Okay, I'm not saying you're a bad kid. You seem like a good kid. You're respectful. You're a good guy. But the problem is something happened, and the only thing that we won't know by the end of the day, unless we hear it from you, is why things happened. Whether things are accidental, something accidentally bad happened, maybe, I don't know. But I can't put words into your mouth as far as why things happened. I don't know what your mindset was. I don't know what you were thinking, but I do know that everything's going to be pretty well factual by the end of the day as far as physically what happened. Okay? Something bad happened with that cab driver and ended up him getting shot with a 45 caliber casing, 45 caliber pistol. And as we both sit here, we know that casing is going to come back to the same firearm that you had that was your girlfriend's. And we have ballistics from that. Physically, all that stuff is going to be matched up. And it's going to be matched up maybe by the end of the day. Okay? And there's a surveillance video, 2 of them, not 15 feet away from where we found the 45 caliber casing, where the cab driver was shot. Okay?
Is he good?
What's that?
Is he good?
Is he good?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how things are going to end up.
What?
You know, we hope that everything's okay. But, you know, we wouldn't be sitting here if we didn't know that you were there, man. We wouldn't be sitting here. This is an important day to get what your thought and as I sit here, I think that I can't imagine it being anything other than a tragic accident. But I don't know that without hearing it from you. I know that by the end of the day, it's going to be, with all the evidence and how easy it is, with all the videos and everything else, I know that that's going to be, that happened. I know that you shot him. I just don't know whether it's accident or intentional, or maybe he fought back, maybe he started it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Without knowing physically why that happened and the reason behind it, as I sit here, if I had to guess, I'd say, God, this is just a tragic accident and just meant to get a few bucks. And it's not, theft, it's a big deal, stealing a little bit of money from a cabbie. It's not a big deal. The problem is we don't know if it was accidental, or if you said, you know what, and did it in cold blood. I don't think that you're a cold-blooded killer. You went out to do that. I really don't. I can't imagine that. But I don't know that unless you give an explanation as to how it happened and why it happened.
The detective makes sure Willie knows he's caught and gives him every chance to tell what happened in his own words, because by framing this as a way to set the record straight, he's putting all the power in Willie's hands, or at least making it seem like he is. But a confession's still a confession, and the only question now is if Willie bites, or continues to deny what's already been proven true by the ridiculous amount of evidence he's left behind.
It's a big difference if it's accidental or if it's intentional. I can go to bat for you if this is an accident where you just tried to get $100 from a cabbie. That is what it is. It's a bad.
It is cold.
I know it's tough. It's tough right now. I know I see your goosebumps. I understand your goosebumps.
No, just cold.
This is hard. But this is a hard conversation to have. And this is the most important conversation in your life. This is an accident, a tragic accident where hopefully he's all right. Or this is cold-blooded killer. I don't think that you, as I sit here across from you, I don't think that you're some cold-blooded killer that went out trying to kill a cabbie. I don't think that you were that way. If I'm wrong, you tell me. But man, I don't think I'm sitting across the table from somebody who said, I'm this cabbie if he doesn't give me the money.
And what time is it?
I don't know. I don't think that you are that kind of person.
They told me, right? They told me,
okay,
I can make a phone
call. You need to focus. It's an important few minutes of your life.
I know.
This is a very important few minutes of your life.
I have to look, but I have to call somebody.
We're not worried about time. We're concerned about, this is the rest of your life we're talking about. Whether it's an accident or not. If this is not an accident, I can't believe that. But if this is an accident, you need to say, you know what? I just tried to get a few bucks from this cabbie. My gun accidentally went off, or he grabbed the gun and it went off when he grabbed the gun. I don't know. That part of the video doesn't show exactly that. It doesn't show that. I'll tell you that right now. It doesn't show exactly how the gun went off. I know you're on the passenger side. Okay? I saw what happened. I saw you run away. I saw him drive out the parking lot, drive through the yard, over the railroad tracks, and get stopped. I can see it on the video. What's bad luck for you, there's 2 video cameras right there, and they're really good. Okay? That's what's bad for you. But what's good for you is you have the chance right now to explain what happened. Maybe he tried grabbing the gun from you and it went off on accident. Maybe he didn't. So either you, one of two things. You do.
I don't know what you're talking
and if you're going to go that route, then the only explanation is you're going to be a cold-blooded killer in the court's minds. That's going to be the only explanation. So either we can explain, you and I'll go back for you, that this is an accident. Maybe he grabbed the gun and it went off. Maybe he even maybe it was, I don't know. But this is it. This is your one chance. After this, I'm not going to bat for you. And this is what I do. So I can either go to bat for you and say, this is an accident, this is a good kid.
What's your position?
I work homicide for the BCA. Okay? Don't go away from this conversation. You need to focus on this.
What you do is you give the evidence to the prosecutor.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to go if
I do.
Alleged, right? It's alleged I did this, right?
Well, what's factual is, I know what's factual and the information that I have already. Okay? And I know that you were there. I absolutely know for a fact that you were there, and I know that you shot a cabbie. I don't know if this was intentional. Maybe you did. Maybe I'm on the wrong path. Maybe you went there knowing you're going to frickin' kill this guy. I don't know. I don't think you did. But unless I know that, I don't know that. If this is an accident where he grabbed the gun, it's going to be told when we have his hands analyzed that there's gunpowder on his hands. Maybe that'll show that he grabbed the gun. Maybe that'll show that he was the aggressor. I don't know. But unless you can explain somehow that this, and I think that you can explain somehow that this is an accident, that you didn't try and do this. But this is your chance to do that, and this is your only chance to do that. After this, by the end of the day, all the evidence is going to be in, the ballistics will be in, all the video will be in, everything will be here by the end of the day, and this is our chance. I told these guys, I did a little research on you, and I said, I'm not from Moorhead.
What you know about me?
I know that you're not that bad of a guy. You've had your issues with this.
What do you know about me? What do you know about me?
Personally, I don't know your early background. If you want to go there, I would love to know about your history, but I don't think there's nothing that I found that shows that you're some bad dude, that you're out intending to do stuff like this.
Fine, because I thought that when you turn 18, all your charges are sealed.
Well, they are. I'm not worried about charges. Charges are something completely separate. That doesn't tell you who that person is. People make mistakes, and some people get involved in mistakes and do bad things. Somebody are in bad situations.
Like one person I talked to today was Lindsay. Right? I'll talk to her. She knows you well. She supervised you.
Yeah, like 4 years.
Yeah, for 4 years. She said Willie's not a bad dude. If he did something, it was probably an accident. And I think both me and Chad probably think that's the case. And why? Because there's 2 other robberies that day that you didn't hurt anybody. Okay? And that's in Fargo, so I don't even care about that. But that's how I know you probably didn't mean to do this, man. But this is your opportunity, because we can't speak for Willie as to why Willie did this. I can't speak for you, man. This is your opportunity. So if there's something that took place that you didn't,
and it's not a if, because we already know, and before anything else happens, this without an explanation, we can't go with anything other than if he's not going to explain that there was some kind of accident, tragic accident, unintentional. There's a big difference between intentional and unintentional, I'll tell you that.
So y'all gonna charge me?
Well, by the end of the day, something's going to happen here.
So far, Willie's been confronted with evidence that would have most people singing like canaries. Not only was the murder weapon found on his kitchen table, he was seen on security footage literally committing the crime. But it's still not enough for him to lose the cocky attitude or change his increasingly pathetic defense. And while he'll keep claiming innocence for a little while longer, reality is about to hit him square in the face in a big way.
So if this is intentional, hey, go then. Right now you can't leave. No.
All right, so one
right now you're not free to leave.
When will I be free to leave? What do I need to do to be free to leave?
I don't know right now. This is our conversation, though. This is your chance.
I see you.
So I'm talking one of 2 things here. This is either intentional or unintentional.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do.
I don't know what you're talking about. This session's over, bro. Let me go home.
Yeah. You know, and we're having some progress there.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Well, I told you everything I did. Everything I did.
Start from a position where you
don't know nothing, bro.
But look, man, you know that that's not the case. Your phone, your Snapchat tracks you, okay, to these locations where these robberies take place. You're on camera. You're matching that description. That's no one else, man. Okay?
Video camera's good. That one at the grocery store, it's you. It's perfectly you. The one outside the garage. Right when the gray van pulls up, the cabbie pulls up, and it's you running from there. It's not disputed. That's not the case. Nothing other than you. Okay? So this is the chance that this is either a tragic, unintentional accident or it's not.
I'm trying to go to work, bro. Y'all keeping me from my money and shit, bro. Y'all making money right now. Let me go make money, bro. Nothing else to say to y'all.
You're not going home right now.
I don't have nothing else to say.
You want people to just...
I don't have nothing else to say. I don't care if people speculate, none of that, bro. I have nothing else to say. Let me go home.
So when they ask me, Chad, do you think that he...
But when they ask you, you answer. When they ask you, you answer. Don't answer for me. Don't do nothing for me.
Answer for yours.
Don't answer for me. Don't answer for me. Don't answer for you. I did answer for me. It's on that paper. It's on that paper.
It's on what paper?
It's on that paper. I answered everything y'all said. There you go. I answered for me.
I'm back in a second.
All right, appreciate it. That's kind of the issue too, and I think you know that. I think we're both smart dudes, can understand you wanting to protect yourself. But at the end of the day, the evidence is gonna say where you were that day. It's gonna tell me. The phone is gonna GPS you all day. So if you're in the area of that cab during that time, I need to know why you're there. Not saying, like, let's get away from that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, I know this, you shot that guy. I'm not gonna, if you don't wanna have that conversation right now, that's fine. But if your phone is gonna put you there, we need to know why. We got like 15 dudes working on this thing. They're talking to everybody, pulling video, we're all sharing things, so it's a lot.
Go, bro. Honestly, bro, y'all just like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, but you're not going anywhere anytime soon, right? Can we at least get to a point where we can agree that there was a robbery that, 2 robberies, at least that I know of yesterday that took place?
Oh, shit about those.
So we at least get to that point. The Doyle's cab, the first one that was at 19, because your social media puts you there at that same time. So can we at least get to that point where we can agree that this thing happened? I mean,
You know how many people have my password? I give my password out.
well, that's the other thing too is
I give my password out a lot too.
when a search warrant comes back on all that stuff, what it'll track is where it was accessed, when it was accessed, and by what device it was accessed.
Go get Charles warrant and let me go home.
That's not how that's going to work.
Well, for what, bro? I literally have to work. I have rent to pay, bro. I have bills to pay. I provide, bro. I provide. Like, I told y'all.
Willie may have bills to pay now, but he won't have to worry about those much longer, because he's already being charged for at least one of the other robberies, and where it looks like he's going, all his needs will be taken care of.
Well, I know for a fact that Fargo PD is charging you with 1 robbery, so I know you ain't going home today based on that alone.
You charging me?
I know Fargo PD is, yeah.
For what?
You'll have to talk to them specifically on what case, because I don't know the details on it, but it's Detective Malone for Fargo PD.
Is he out there?
I don't know if he's out there.
Bro, I'm not trying to sit
So
this.
I'm just being real with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I know you're not going home today, because I know you get charged with that at least. So if you have a reason as to why you're at any of these places, let me know now. Because that phone tracked you where all of those places.
Yep.
So, do you not believe me? Or what?
Yep.
Or you do believe me?
I don't believe.
Okay, what do you need to believe me then?
Show me.
Show you what?
Show me video.
Show you video? I'll show you one still shot of that video. How's that? Because we've got about 5 different cameras.
From where? From where?
Well, which one do you want to see?
Well, from allegedly. Which one? What's the alleged still of? What's it still from?
So let's go for GPS locations first, okay? You need to see. No, that's fine. This first one is where the first Doyle's cab robbery happened. That was about like 2:30.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you were at. That's where your phone put you. Or, I'm sorry, your social media put you right there.
Instagram.
Okay? The second one, I don't want to misquote it.
Where's the stills at? I see the stills.
The second one,
I just want to see the stills.
this is the family fair robbery where your GPS puts you there. Hold on, here, that's still for you. And how do we know you're there? Because you're on still camera on it. Sorry about that. It's okay.
Damn, can you call Taco Bell tomorrow? I guess I'm going to jail today.
And you know this is you, the family fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then here's one of the stills that we got sent. And this is one of multiple camera angles. This is from the garages right here. No, sir. No. This is one of the stills.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is the garages. This is the van. After he gets shot, you run off this way, right in front of this camera, and then this car pulls off that way.
So your girlfriend is being interviewed as we speak, and I went out and talked to one of the agents that's talking to her.
Okay.
So I didn't think that she was there, but she acknowledges calling the cab and being out there too.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little,
She's here?
that's Fred. No, she's being talked to somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And she's got a little bit different version.
So she knows. So she knows. Okay. So she knows. Like, as long as she knows everything going on, I'm cool.
Okay. So she ends up acknowledging the whole truth about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
She's already gave up saying that the month ago during that robbery that you had was it a month or so ago?
That's pretty close, yeah.
That she saw you with the big wad of money and asked where you got it and said you held up a taxi guy, and she talked about how you had the 45 through the boxes in the river. She talked about quite a bit back then, and she's talking about stuff right now.
Damn.
So it sounds like you may need to defend yourself a little bit.
Damn.
While Willie had already been told that Christy was talking to police, it seems he's finally beginning to believe it, because the most recent robberies aren't the only ones she's been discussing, and now that he's been implicated in multiple crimes, including murder, he has no idea what his next move should be.
I don't know. Now, bro. Can I just call my mom, bro? Can you let me call my, matter of fact, bro, let me call a lawyer, bro. Let me call
You want to talk to a lawyer?
I want to call my mom, so she can call my lawyer. So I don't have my lawyer's number. She got my lawyer's number.
Okay. And again, that would be when you get to the county, call your mom, she'll call the lawyer for you. Being that, is that what you're saying? Just to clarify, you were done talking, you want to talk to a lawyer?
Oh, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now.
Alright. I'm not really you're in a shit spot, man. I'm gonna lie to you, it sucks. And, to an extent, I am your lifeline. I am what can and can't help you. And,
Well, how you gonna help me, though?
well,
My question is, how can either one of you two, if I'm allegedly guilty, save me from the law?
I can't save you completely. I'll never tell you that. I can't. There's no situation. Let's be real here. If all the evidence, which I haven't done everybody else's work for them, so I haven't looked at all of the evidence. But if the evidence says that Willie shot somebody, right, and that includes her testimony saying Willie shot somebody, then that's what gets rolled, man. That's the thing. That's what gets dealt. But if the account of events is different, where you didn't intend to shoot somebody, or there's a struggle and there's an accidental discharge of that gun, that's very different than you walking up to somebody and shooting them intentionally and taking their money. Those are two different things, right?
Well, are they going to charge?
Yeah, they charge
those different, though.
Oh yeah, your intent matters. So there's first degree premeditated murder, which could potentially be gleaned if she was to say, like, yeah, we plan to go shoot and murder somebody, or that if she goes, Willie said, yeah, I'm gonna go shoot somebody tonight. That would be premeditated, right? That would carry like 40 years. It's a long time, right? If it was second degree and unintentional or something
allegedly, bro, all the shit that's alleged is not. Shit that's alleged.
I don't believe it at all. And that kind of goes, and again, I know you're not gonna, and I'm not gonna make you tell me, bro,
bro, it's like I want to.
I know. My thoughts is, like I said, allegedly, if Willie allegedly committed a couple robberies tonight, not including one, Willie didn't hurt anybody. Willie, obviously, you guys went for money. Money was the goal, was to hurt people.
Allegedly.
And you potentially, allegedly, done some similar things in the past. You never hurt anybody. You never shot anybody. In the course of a robbery or something crazy, It's not you. That's how I know you didn't go out, allegedly, go shoot a cabbie. I know you did. It's just not your nature. It's not your personality.
What do you get for manslaughter?
What do you get for manslaughter? It would depend. There's kind of a scale. I don't know if you've ever heard of
manslaughter.
I don't know. I can look it up. It's gonna suck, dude. I'm not looking forward to talking to your mom, man. All this stuff is kind of heartbreaking.
I don't know what to do, bro. I'm honestly like, I got like this feeling like I don't know if it's like I want to throw up or like. I can't believe, bro, really, like, you don't tell him. You know what the crazy thing is? You know what the crazy thing is, bro? If this shit would have been the other way around, allegedly, right? I'd take it for her.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, bro. She knows that shit.
Bro, she's
on some alleged shit.
She, like I said, you know, with the dudes in life, and they always snitch.
No, bro. Some females is dumb. Some females is ride or die. Some really ride or die, really about that shit.
But they're not often.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They don't come around.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I thought I had, bro. I need one of those, bro. That's what I thought I had, bro. Allegedly.
As Willie dances around the obvious, the word allegedly is clearly doing a lot of work. But as he sits in disbelief of his situation, there's something else he can't wrap his head around: the fact that his girlfriend has sold him out. So as things start sinking in, Willie begins to lose hope, and now he seems closer to a confession than ever.
Bro, I don't know what to do. I just want some help, bro. I want somebody to tell me that I'll be okay. That's what I want.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not going to be.
You're not okay.
I'm not okay. Allegedly, bro. I keep saying allegedly, bro. Allegedly, none of this shit was supposed to happen, bro. None of it, bro. None of it, bro. Allegedly, bro. I just need to pay rent. Allegedly, bro. I don't want my girlfriend to be homeless. I know she enjoys being 17 in her own place. Allegedly, bro. I do whatever I have to by any means. By any means. I don't intentionally, allegedly, I don't intentionally do nothing to nobody.
I believe you. You know, like I said, you've done things like this in the past, and you know that. You never hurt nobody. Not like this, right?
Oh, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what not to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what not to do, bro. I'm really trying to wrap my head around what's going on right now. Bro, I don't want to go.
Thank you.
Team, bro. I couldn't sleep last night.
Fuck them.
I was saying it was because I was mad about something. I just couldn't,
I can't imagine, dude. Things like that are tough to unsee. I mean, I've seen a lot of awful stuff. And I know it affects me, so I know how you're feeling to an extent. And that you feel bad about something you did.
I'm scared what's going to happen if, this alleged truth is spoken.
Sorry, man.
Is she going to juvie? Am I the only one being charged?
God, no. If she's admitting culpability and stuff, she's going to be charged.
Okay, I was going to say, because I was like, wait a second, I'm about to go to jail. She about to go to the crib. That's not.
But I think we both know her punishment and yours are not the same.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Not, because her side of the story is what we have. That's it. We don't have your side of the story. So she paints the picture, and you're just a character in the drawing. So I think you guys made some arrangements to get some money off some folks, rob them. I don't think you ever meant to hurt anybody that night. I think you were in a shitty financial spot, and the only person that anybody, the only responsible one, the one that has to pay the bills. And I think you guys lined up to rob this cabbie in Moorhead. Shit went crazy. And something accidental happened. And you shot someone. And you killed him. And I'm sorry. And there's nothing I can do or say to change that, brother. But that man's dead. And what you choose to do from here will help that family forgive you one day. Will help you forgive yourself one day. Will make it so that your mom can still look at you as the good son that she does have, that made a mistake and is still a big man. That's what I think happened, man. I don't think I'm sitting across the table from a monster. I think an accident happened. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be scared, man. This is the end of your life, dude. Man. Yes, you will. I promise you. I promise you. You are going to see your family. No. I guarantee you will not spend the rest of your life in prison.
You're gonna give me like 30 years, bro. You're gonna give me like 30 years and mom will be dead when I get out, bro.
As sad as never seeing his mom again is, it's a consequence Willie should have considered before he pulled the trigger. Now, Abdullahi Muhammad Abdullahi is dead, and as far as the law is concerned, he's the one responsible. So while the detective pretends to be sympathetic, Willie's excuses about loving his girlfriend and only trying to support his family are getting him nowhere.
All because I love her, bro. And like,
I'm sorry, man, but to me it reads exactly like I thought it was. You're a good person. You're trying to provide for your family. And you're doing a crime, but what you believe you had to do to survive and provide for yours. And you made a mistake. And somebody got shot. And I'm sorry, man, but that's the truth of it. Is that fair? I mean, am I painting that correctly? I mean, I'm just going off what you're telling me. Am I seeing this the right way? It's going to sit in your chest until you say it, man. It's a shitty feeling that you have.
It's not gonna get no better.
Starts the process, though. I can't tell you how you're going to grieve, how you're going to go through this traumatic event.
well, he's dead.
He is dead, man.
Y'all lying, bro. Like, cool. You show me the news article, bro.
You sure it's on the news by now, man.
Am I on the news?
Nobody knows you're here, man. Nobody knows. The news, if that's what you mean, the news don't know you're here.
You didn't know that I am the suspect?
No.
So I remember I wasn't trying to peek into your phone.
What's up?
No, I
you're
wasn't
right.
trying to peek into
You're
your
right. Were we looking up news?
phone. Mm-hmm. He's dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's dead, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to.
I don't know he's dead.
I saw his body. I saw him.
Where was he hit?
Sorry, man.
So he just bled out.
Yeah.
And you need a text.
Sorry, man. But you're not a cold-blooded killer. You made an accident, mistake, something else. I mean, am I wrong? You didn't go out there planning to shoot that man.
I'm scared to agree with you.
I know you are. But I don't know, like, I'm going to be real with you. Our whole conversation here has been tiptoeing around just saying, I shot that man, I'm sorry. Right? That's been our whole conversation. And any jury, anyways, is going to look at this video and think, well, you know what they're going to think. So I don't know that it matters. I mean, say it if you think it's true or that it is real or whatever you want to, man. I'm here to listen. But I also do care that you start working through this, because it's not going to get better the longer you hold it in your chest. I'm sorry. I made a mistake, and now man's dead. Me and my partners will be talking to his family, and I hope that I can talk to them later today and say I talked to the young man. He's not a bad person. He made a mistake. He didn't mean to do this. He's asked for your forgiveness. I hope I can have a conversation somewhere in that. It's all in your hands, bro.
Just take me home, please. Please, I don't want to, please, I just want to just get over it, bro.
We can be done talking anytime.
No, bro, just I'm just go to jail. I'm not just sick. I'm gonna get back to jail. I just don't jail about to. Oh, after what?
Spell nice.
Probation, bro. I just probation. I'm about to lose my apartment, bro. I'm getting people, bro.
Despite knowing his victims died, Willie seems more concerned with paying rent than the family he's destroyed. Thankfully for him, he won't have to worry about that much longer. But unfortunately, the American taxpayer, they'll be stuck footing the bill. Willie Sparkman Jr. was charged with second-degree unintentional murder while committing a robbery, aggravated robbery, and conspiracy to commit aggravated robbery. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 12.5 years in prison. He was later found guilty of 2 other armed taxi robberies occurring around the time of the murder and received a separate sentence of 7 years. Christy Vo pled guilty to aiding and abetting second-degree murder and was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.